Y'all, it's Wednesday. Another day at work. So I had to renew my driver's license this morning. So I had to take the test. And so thank God I passed that bad boy, because I was like, what? I mean, I knew I had to take the test, but I ain't study. I figure I drive every day. I should know what's going on, but some answers I was guessing, but I don't care. I don't care. I passed. You had to get 28 right out of 35 questions, and so I got 2 wrong. I'm okay with that. And it's like a touch screen computer now. It's not like paper and pencil. So that was that. So I had to take the morning off. And so technically I'm supposed to take a half day. Like we don't take hours off. Like our time off isn't like that. It's like a whole day or a half day. And you could do the half day AM or half day PM. So like morning or afternoon. And so I took the half day AM, which means technically I don't have to be at work till 11:15. Yeah, maybe 11:15 or something like that, but it's 9:21. And so it'd be different if like I wasn't subbing for somebody, but it was just a lot of absences today. So I told my supervisor I'd be in like as soon as I'm done with the test. So it's like 9:21 now. In my first class, well, they covered the other classes in I think there was 1 other class. No, 2 other classes this morning. So they covered that like internally. And so I'm here. Like I'll let them know that I'm here for to start the class at 9:57. So right now, the person I'm covering for, she has like a planned time right now. And so it's not like I'm missing out. Like nobody's covering me in this moment. She has a planned time. So I'm going there to work at 9:57 and then have a lunch after that, and then another class, and then another like 30-minute something. I don't know. This is the only second time I've been at this school. So at this middle school. So I don't really know how like their day-to-day go too much, but it'll be fine. And then I'm already exhausted thinking about marching band tonight. So it's my turn, my Wednesday night, to do marching band. So this school actually gets out the earliest, like in the district. They get out at like 2:30 or something like that. And I think it's like 2:27 actually. No, yeah, it's something like that. They get out early. They get out the earliest of all the schools. So then I'm gonna go to the high school and hang out there until marching band. I don't know if I'll get something to eat or not, because I didn't bring, I brought lunch, but I didn't bring anything to like eat for like dinner, like before I go outside. So I don't know. I didn't plan today very well. But you guys, I need a vacation. Let's just say it. I need a vacation, like a staycation, a vacation or something. And so I had planned on, like, for my birthday trip, postponed to October, I was going to do something. There's a weekend in October that I wanted to do something. Like I was going to go run a half marathon. That's what I actually was going to do, the Milwaukee Lakefront half marathon. But because I haven't been running due to an injury, I'm not trained for it. So I'm not going to do that, but I still want to do something. And so I think I'm going to use like ChatGPT to help me plan like a mini vacation. And then I want to figure out how to pay for it without using the money from my paycheck. You know what I mean? I want it to be something additional, like something extra that I'm not like, I don't know, like I don't want to take away from my paycheck or take away from paying my car note off or take away from, getting to my savings quickly. I don't want to take away from that. So I don't know, but I also feel like I work a lot already, and so I don't necessarily want to add like another thing to my plate that like takes me like away from home. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, what can I do? Like, what should I do to, like, I mean, because technically I could dedicate some of this, extra duty pay, like the, you know, that I'm making for marching band or whatever, because it's extra on my paycheck, because, you know, like the budget I went over wasn't based on any additional income. So maybe that's what I'll do. Like, I do want to pay my car off, and I do feel like I will still pay it off by the end of the year. But what I'd like to do is maybe dedicate a portion of my extra income to a vacation. And so now it's just deciding, what do I want to do? Do I want to go, like, I don't want to like go far away. Like, I'm not trying to get on a plane and fly anywhere. I don't want to do that. Something like a simple, like, I'm willing to do a road trip inside of 2 hours. Like, you know, even if it's like downtown Chicago, you know what I mean? Like, even if it's that, even if it's downtown Chicago, see a show, stay in a hotel, like something like that. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to tell me like what's going on. Like, I guess between Illinois and Indiana. I know Indianapolis got a lot of stuff coming up. You know, like, just plan a week, just get away. Like, I just want to get away. Just get away. Like, do something different, you know? I just want to, because I feel like, and I see this is the issue, is I get bored, you know, like, and life is just kind of mundane. I'm doing the same thing every day and stuff like that, which nothing is wrong with that. But I have not been like on a vacation. Let me see. I feel like it's been a couple years. Some friends that I was running with, we went down to like more south, like more, it wasn't southern Illinois, but like headed in that direction. We had a couple friends that were doing a 100-mile race. One was doing a 50-mile, and then one was doing a 100-mile race. And so we went to like be their crew for the race. And so we would meet them at these checkpoints and make sure they had water and change clothes if they needed to or whatever. And that was pretty fun. Oh no, last year I went to Wisconsin for the Ragnar relay race. I did that last year. Yeah, it's about that time. And it was last year, September, that I did that. And so, yeah, it's about time for me to like just go a little somewhere. Just a little somewhere. I don't need to go far. It is something that I can do like in a weekend or a long weekend that I don't need a lot of time to recover from. That Ragnar race was fun. Like, I wished I was doing it or doing like a race or something like that. I would travel for a race, but I am still believing God that my knee is healed and that I'll be back to it, you know. But I'm not trained for a race, so that wouldn't be it, although that would be nice. So I think I need to like get a bike. I'm not spending no money, y'all, don't worry. I ain't about to spend no money. I ain't got nowhere to put a bike. Because then, you know, I'm gonna need the rack. I'm gonna need all the things if I get a bike. But like, I don't know, like, I want to go, because at least if I rode a bike, it would take all the pressure off my knee or whatever. Like, that's not a bad idea. Okay, I'm not getting a bike. Yeah, but I want to go find something to do and like just take a weekend and do it and chill and eat out and, you know, stuff like that. So I'll probably be working on that this week, just so that I could at least know like know how much money I need to save, because my budget is covering everything that I told y'all I was gonna do, because I do have that like budget breakdown to like pay off my car. I need like $1,200 a month or something to pay my car off by the end of the year or whatever. I don't know what the number, I don't remember what the number was. And so I only want to use like a portion of the money to like kind of save for like a little vacation, because what I don't want to do is get to a point where, you know how you just like just completely fed up. I don't want to get to that point. And nobody's feeding me up. Like, nobody's doing anything to me. I just feel like I just want to get away. Like, I mean, nothing's wrong, or I'm not trying to get away from anybody. I just want to do something. I just want to do something. I just feel like I want to do something. I'm getting restless. So I think my 1 year vacation is like, the time has come. The time is here. So anyway, I'm about to go in so I can get settled, put my lunch away before I have to figure out where this classroom is. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see y'all in the next clip. Y'all, I don't have a class till 11:46. It is 10:26. That's all right though. I'm about to plan my vacation. Oh, I finally finished for the day. It was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Cause so I went to this school, like, and I did get there like at 9 or whatever, 9 something. But they weren't expecting me till like 11:30-ish. So I had like all this time. So I was like, okay, so I'm like, let me get to work on my vacation. And I've decided what I want to do, but I'll tell y'all that later. And it's so funny because the whole schedule was different today because of, like, they had like that state testing. And so the whole schedule was different. And so the girl that I'm supposed to check in with, she was like, oh, I texted you the updated schedule this morning. I had to remember that I blocked her because you know how some people are nice in your face and then they trash behind your back. I don't know that she's trash, but I wasn't interested in what she had to say. So I had blocked her like earlier this year. But I guess I unblocked her now. All right, we're in Pete's Fresh Market. Pete's Fresh Market. I really want some chicken salad and crackers. That's really all I want. So like this homemade chicken salad. I just want something light and then a Pepsi Zero because I don't think they sell Coke products here. Let me see. It looks good. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a homemade chicken salad and then crackers. I think. Let me see what they got for hot food. So good. I'm not eating potatoes today. I'm trying to be healthy. All right, let's go find some crackers. I think I want like some water crackers or some everything bagel seasoning crackers. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get these water crackers, light and crispy. That's what I want. Like, should I get a dessert or something? I shouldn't. I'm trying to save my dessert eating for the weekend. Like, I see things like zero sugar. I love wafers. Like, I love these. But I should still wait for the weekend. I just need to, like, I'm just really trying to get healthier. Is what I'm doing. So I like eat pretty clean during the week. And then on the weekend, I might do like my burger and fries or whatever, like on a Saturday or Sunday. Usually probably Saturday, because Sunday is when I go grocery shopping and I get all my things. Usually that's what happens. Usually. Yeah, so I'll just get the chicken salad and my drink. Okay, they did have Coke products. What was I thinking? But I love Coke instead of Pepsi. I prefer that. The Pepsi Zeros are too bad. It's okay. So then I got a fork, and so I'm gonna head on over to the high school and like hang out in one of the classrooms like I always do before marching band. I have a few hours. It's not even 3 yet. It's like 2:40. So I have a little while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat, probably watch a little YouTube or Tubi or something. Probably YouTube I'll probably watch. And then But yeah, I'm not that comfortable like vlogging out in front of people yet. So that's why my phone be all like down here like this. Somebody yelling at somebody. Child. But anyway, let me put you guys on this thing. Here we are, y'all. Here we are. I got my chicken salad. One of them had cranberry and one didn't. So I got the one with cranberry chicken salad. And then these water crackers. That should be good. And then I have a Coke Zero. So that should work out for me. Just give me a little bit of something before I go out to the field. So what am I gonna do this afternoon? I did work on my budget, like when I had some downtime today. And I did like change it up. I changed some things. So when I do my paycheck breakdown or my payday breakdown, I won't get paid until next week. I think I thought I would get paid Wednesday next week, but I think it's Thursday next week that I get paid. So yeah, and then I have a meeting on Wednesday. Well, like it's part of my project that I'm working on. So I don't know, like if I should let y'all in on it early. Nope, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep it a secret as long as possible, but yeah, what did I say I was gonna tell y'all later? I don't know. I'll have to roll back the footage and see. But I was gonna tell you guys about the vacation I decided on. So, and this isn't set in stone. This is just my thoughts for today. So so I was trying to like think of somewhere to go or something to do or something to, you know, a show to go to, a basketball game or something. Like basketball, like not the WNBA, but like college basketball doesn't start until like November-ish. And so that won't get me where I want to be quickly enough. And then there's a show, it's called like the Chicago Dance Theater or something like that. Southside Chicago South, I don't know, something Chicago Dance Theater. But they're going to be performing at one of the colleges like nearby. It's not too far from where I live, probably like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And that's like September 27th. So I was going to get a ticket and go to that, but that's just one night. Like I want to disconnect from like work and home, like just disconnect, like a reset, kind of like a reset weekend. And so I went on ChatGPT and I was like, because first I was telling ChatGPT I want to plan like a mini weekend getaway, blah, 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 whatever. And so I was asking about shows and and things like that. But nothing really stood out to me except like that dance performance. But like, that's not far enough away for me. not that I have to be far away. Like I don't want to, like I'm not trying to fly anywhere. I'm not trying to drive hours somewhere. Because I don't want a vacation that I have to come home and relax from. You know what I mean? And so yesterday I was telling my friend, I was telling him like I want to go on vacation, but I just want to go stay in a hotel. Just go stay in a hotel. Somebody else is cooking, somebody else is cleaning. I just want to go stay in a hotel. And so I was just in ChatGPT about like just like weekend, like types of weekend getaways. And one of them was like they called it a gaming and hotel, like chill hotel stay or something like that, where you just go to a hotel and like you bring your video game and you just tune out the rest of the world. Well, I'm gonna use my adaptation of that, and that is like I want to stay in a hotel, and what I would do is I want to stay at like a nice hotel and then pay for like Hulu for like a month, not the live TV one, but like just regular Hulu where I can watch like back shows that I can't see on something else, because I prefer binge watching shows rather than movies. So it's kind of like a movie weekend where I just chill and then try different like restaurants around the area. So like maybe I'll take myself out once, like I'll go to a restaurant that I haven't been to, and probably like sit at the bar, in the bar area, and like order food. But then I will, like my other meals, I'll like try restaurants that I don't have easily accessible to me in my area. And so there's a couple places in Illinois, like the Schaumburg area, the Arlington Heights area, that have like Ditka's and like all these different restaurants. Like Ditka's is like the Mike Ditka that used to coach the Chicago Bears. Like they have like a lot of, I think Jordan's restaurant is down there. I don't know if they still open and stuff like that, but it's like things like that, things that aren't easily accessible to me, like unless I want to drive. And I think to get there, I don't know, it's like an hour drive from here. It's not, I didn't even take into account from where I live. It's an hour drive from here ish, depending on the time of day. And then like stay out there, get a hotel. I remember back in the day, I got a hotel down there, like in Arlington Heights for like, and it was like a Groupon. Like, does that still exist? Does Groupon still exist? Because I got it for super cheap, and it was a super nice hotel. And I just went and stayed for the night or whatever, and it was super nice. But I want to do that, and then like just try foods, like for lunch, try a restaurant that I haven't had before. For like dinner, maybe take myself out, maybe for breakfast the next morning, go somewhere. But I'm not a big breakfast person. I don't have to eat breakfast, so I can just forego that and probably like go to a coffee shop or something that's not a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts, like things like that, and just chill, like, and just have all of my shows, like get Hulu, have my shows lined up that I want to watch or binge or whatever, and like have a different types of shows to like choose from, like a reality, and then like drama, like crime, like you know what I mean. So I think I want to do something like that and just disconnect from like reality for just a weekend. Like I'll head out there on a Friday after work. That's why I checked how far it is from here, because I'm like I can go like a Friday after work, head out there, check into the hotel, get my first meal that night, like order, and I don't know that I would order like DoorDash it, because that's just so expensive. I would probably just go and like pick it up myself and bring it back. But so now that I have that idea, and it might not sound fun to people, like I think people like to, part of me feels like people travel so they can post about it. Like if I'm not, I don't know, I don't need to post about it. Y'all will know about it because I'll be taking y'all with me, but because this is fun. This is me brain dumping, right? It's just me brain dumping. So this to me isn't like work. To me, this is fun, right? And I don't have no man to talk to, so y'all are it. So that's what I have, I think, whittled down my ideas to, like something like that. And because like I just, yeah, and just for a weekend, like, yeah, just like a Friday to like Sunday, or maybe I'll stay till Monday and just, no, I don't want to drive here on a Monday morning. I don't want to do that, no, because it's still an hour away. I might as well be coming from home. But let me shut y'all down until I get to the high school, because my phone is gonna stop because it's getting hot, because it's sitting in the sun. Hey y'all, I just came outside to change my shoes for Merchant Band. I put my running shoes on. These cute Pumas ain't gonna get it out on the field. But yeah, my let me see, how can I talk and do this at the same time? So my washing machine, our washing machine in our apartment stopped working like a couple days ago, right? So yesterday, I didn't notice it till yesterday. Like I was trying to wash, and then like it would fill up with water, but like it wouldn't wash or whatever like that, right? And so mind you, it's never been replaced since I've lived there. I've lived there since like 2018 or so. And before that, my brothers were there for like 3 years before that, and they've never like replaced the washer or dryer or anything. They never had any problem with it. So I called the landlord and I told him yesterday, and so this morning I guess they came by to like I was at work, my brother was at home, but they came by to like fix it or see what was wrong with it. And so they sent me a message talking about Oh yeah, my repairman showed him like the pile of clothes that they pulled out of the drum or something. I don't know what that means, but he was like, he was like, apartment units can't do large loads of clothes because it burnt the motor out or whatever. We've been washing how we've been washing since before I even moved there, like years before I even moved in there. So he trying to make it, I don't know if he trying to make it sound like we broke it or something like that. I'm like, it's a washing machine. You have to replace it eventually. You know what I mean? Like, he tried to make it sound like we, like did something. Like, that's what he trying to make it sound. I don't care. A washing machine is a washing machine that's going to eventually need to be replaced. Like, quit playing. And it's your place. Don't talk to me about how much nothing costs, because it's your place. You know what I mean? I'm like, we've never had problems over the years. Nothing. And it just, one day he was like, oh, it burnt the motor out or whatever. Like, whatever. Okay. So then I just messaged him back like, well, you know, what's the solution? Like, how long before a solution is made? But I don't care about nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I could see if we were like negligent, like you just put a new washer in there or something. Because even when I called him to tell him it was broken, he said, oh yeah, it's been there a long time. It's probably not even worth fixing. He was like, it's probably not even worth fixing. Like, it probably needs to be replaced anyway. So now that you found like clothes stuck in the drum or something, now all of a sudden you trying to make it sound like it's our fault? No, boo. Listen, the Bible say, touch not God's anointed. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. You're not gonna play with me or our money. You're not gonna play with me. Replace it like you said you were going to do anyway. Don't talk to me about loads of clothes. That's what a washing machine is. You know what I mean? And when it broke, I had maybe 6 pieces in there because I was doing my clothes that I wash and hang up. Like, it wasn't like a big load of like t-shirts and pants and stuff like that. It was like 1, 2, 3 shirts and a pair of like light pants. That's it. That's all that was in there. So don't talk to me about, I'm gonna see what he say. Like, don't play with me. Like, I hate that. I hate when people like have to repair something that's theirs and then they want to blame us for it. I was like, then that's accumulated over years. You know what I mean? That had to have accumulated over years. And you were going to replace it anyway. So quit playing. Like, anyway, we'll see what he's talking about, but don't. And another thing I thought about, whoops. Sorry, guys. So another thing I thought about too is, I think he was telling me about the pile of clothes because he thought it broke because I had too many things in there. So I messaged him and I said, I only had 4 items in the machine when it broke, and they were being washed on delicate because there were things I was going to hang up. There were 3 shirts and a pair of pants. And so I wonder if he thought like, oh, you put too many clothes in here. Look, don't be trying to look for something to like blame on us. Because they like to do that so they could raise the rent and stuff like that. Like, don't be trying to blame us. I have 3 shirts and a pair of pants and I had to wring them out because it was just full of water. And so I think he's thinking, oh, you put too many clothes in there, and so this one load like burnt out the machine and stuff like that. I'm like, it broke while these 4 items were in there. That's when it stopped working. Like, because I'm like, so I sent him a message and I was like, so I presume these clothes accumulated over the years. Like, I was like, because when it stopped working, I only had 4 items in there. He got me hot today. Nope. That's why I kind of wish I was there, because they like came like when I wasn't home, and I wish I was there so then I could have been like, because they always be trying to show you something like, look, this is because there was too many clothes or whatever. Miss me. But anyway, I gotta go. Bye. Marching band is over. It is 9:30 on the dot. Oh boy. Now I get to drive an hour home. So I'll get home about 10:30. Maybe I can make it in like 55 minutes. I'm gonna try. I am exhausted, but actually it wasn't too bad because it wasn't like hot out. It was nice and cool. Like I put this hoodie on. It got cool out. So I don't have no complaints. It was great. I didn't feel as tired as I thought I was gonna feel. So we are on our way. And yep, and I get to get up in the morning at 4. See, I don't know, like a night like this, I might sleep in and do my workout in the evening, but we'll see. If I get up at 4, great. If I feel like I need to sleep an extra hour, then I'll do that. But anyway, I'm signing off for Wednesday. Signing off for Wednesday, y'all. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I have some news. So today is my last day as a program interpreter, and Monday I'll be back at the high school full-time. Yeah, so we got some additional students at the high school, so that means I need to go back. But it was fun while it lasted, y'all. It was a good time. So today I'm going to, I don't know what they call it. It's like a 4th and 5th grade school. I mean, like all our elementary schools are kind of like separate or whatever. So it's 4th and 5th grade. And so I'm going there today. At least in the morning. I could be somewhere completely different in the afternoon. Who knows, y'all? Who knows, child? So we'll see. I mean, it's been fun. It's been fun. I have no complaints. It's a little, it leaves a little more, I don't know if it's flexibility, but a little more like not scheduled back to back certain things. I don't know. But then there are sometimes you start at one school and you have to go to a different school. And that's okay. Like, whatever. I have my me time in the car, and then I get there, and all the schools are like within a mile of each other. They're not far at all. Like, it's not like I'm driving across town or nothing like that. It's like really all in the same, it's all the same town, and so they're all within a mile and a half from each other. So not too, I don't even think it's a mile and a half. Like, yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. But and today is Friday, and so I'm going to I think I'm gonna do a pizza night tonight, like a frozen pizza. I think I'm gonna do a pizza night, and then yeah, I made some beef stew last night and some cornbread, so that's what I'm having for lunch today. Still like trying to do low carb. I only got one square of cornbread. Usually I'll eat 2. But I'm still doing like low carb, high protein. And then tomorrow I have marching band. So, yeah, I will be in marching band. So, which is good. It's just a busy weekend. And then Sunday I have the 2-year, listen, whatever babies they give me on Sunday. I don't know. And out of all the subbing I've been doing, I still have not been able to visit my babies from summer school. All right, my boss is texting me because apparently there's been a change in the sub plan schedule for today, so I need to look at that, and I'll check back in with y'all sometime today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, before the next vlog. Okay. So guys, the whole time I'm driving, they're making updates to the sub schedule for today. So I'm still going to the same place. It's so funny. Like my phone is like buzzing the entire. Yeah, so my phone is like buzzing the entire time that I'm driving. And it was the interpreter coordinator from the high school, and she was like, she called me like on the down low, and she was like, hey, like, what do you think about you know, like, you know how our like our high school is like on a block schedule. Like, for example, if we have red days and white days, like every other day those days alternate. So Monday could be red, Tuesday could be white, Wednesday red, like, so it alternates like that. And so she was like, what about like on the white days you stay at the high school, and then on the red days you like float around to the other site? She was like, would you like to do that? And I was like, why? Because my boss had just told me I'm going back to the high school on Monday. And I was like, why? Like, what's going on? And she was like, well, the supervisor, the boss, needs you to keep being like a sub, like a floater, because we just need the extra person. We just need the extra help around at the other site. So I was like, yeah, like as long as I can keep basketball and like do the extracurricular activities at the high school, and then I can keep band, I'm down. Like, you can send me wherever. But I think that every interpreter should float around to all the sites, at least like spend a year doing that, because I think it just gives you so much perspective. You get to meet all the kids, because eventually we're going to get them at the high school, right? So you get to like meet all the kids and stuff like that. And so yeah, I just think that it's like, I don't know, like, it don't bother me. Ooh, it don't bother me at all to like keep going around. It's like, and I like the flexibility of that. Like, I don't know, because people aren't always like checking for you, trying to make sure you're somewhere or whatever. Like, only me and the boss and the other subs like know where I'm supposed to be, you know what I mean? But it's interesting. But I'm gonna go inside. I think it's like 7:55. We gotta be inside at 8:05, and I gotta walk down the street, up the hill, through the gate. Listen, I gotta travel, child. I gotta travel. So we're about to go on inside, and I'll see y'all when there's another update, because there will be another update, I'm sure. Hey y'all can hear me, because my phone won't connect to my car like speaker and stuff like that. So I'll definitely watch it back. If y'all can hear it, then you won't be seeing this. But church is over. I had a nice peaceful day with the kids today. I was actually in with the babies today. They are busy. Did y'all know that? They are busy, child. I'm at Cane's right now because I just got me some food for after church. Yes. Thank you. So, yeah, so I had the babies today because I was subbing for somebody else today. They subbed for me last Sunday, so I worked for them today. But it was cool. It was peaceful. And then I look over in the 2-year-old class, and they running around like some very active Energizer bunnies. So I was okay with the little piece we had today. I mean, they weren't rambunctious or nothing like that, but they were busy. Yeah, today is like my free day. So this is like, if I'm gonna get fast food, it'll be on Sunday, and usually after church, because I still gotta go home and record. So if I haven't like recorded in the morning, I don't know that I want to waste a lot of time cooking. Not waste time, but the stuff I've cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and like use it for lunches tomorrow or this week, until I cook something else. But on Sunday, I need to get something to eat and then go home and record for my Sunday video. I don't think I did that last week. No, because y'all didn't get a video last week, but you'll get it this week. But anyway, I want to update you guys about my washing machine saga. I might end up having to go to like the laundromat tomorrow because... All right, thank you. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the laundromat tomorrow because like he said he had to order it or something, order a new washing machine, because it's like a double unit. It's like a washing machine with a dryer attached. It's like stacked, like a stacked unit, so that it can fit in this closet. And so he said he has to order it, and then he's gonna come put it in or whatever sometime this week. He's like, maybe it'll be in later in the week. And so that's not really giving me any, you know, real time frame, you know, because it may be in later this week, maybe not, or whatever. So anyway, tomorrow I'll plan on going to the laundromat after work. I haven't had to do that since I've lived there, and I think I've lived there since like 2017, 2018. So I mean, I've been to a laundromat before, but I mean, I like the convenience of having an in-unit washer dryer. But it's so interesting to me, like how men are. like because I told you guys that they were like trying to say, oh, you can't wash big loads in here because, you know, it's not designed to handle that or whatever, like kind of implying that it burn out, like the motor burn out because of the size load I was trying to wash at the time, and that wasn't it. So when I came home, like the clothes I guess he found in the drum, they were like on like one of our seats or whatever in the living room. And so I'm like, okay. But what's interesting is that it was like a bunch of like socks, and it wasn't like a lot, it wasn't even like it was like socks and underwear, but from over the years, like a couple of the socks that were in that pile, I'm like, I haven't seen these socks since 2018. So, you know, like when you are washing, you always wonder where'd the socks go. Like if you ever are missing a sock, you like, I know I put them both in the hamper, but then when you wash, a sock is missing and stuff like that, especially with kids socks. They're in the drum, which is that thing that spins around. That's where they are. That's where the socks are. And so he was trying to imply that happened because we were washing a lot. And I hate when like men do stuff like that, because you don't even do the laundry at your house. Your wife does. So don't be talking to me about what like can be in the washing machine and like what can't be in the washing machine. You know what I mean? Like, how you know? You don't even do laundry. Like, get out of here. Like, I can't stand it. Because I remember some years ago, when I was married, we had moved into an apartment, and both of us had come from like living in homes. He lived in his mom's home, I lived in my mom's home, or my parents' home. And I remember there were like roaches in the apartment, like we came across them. And so we told the landlord so they could send out the exterminator. And this man had the nerve to say, he was like, you know, well, a lot of times people bring roaches with them when they move from somewhere else. Now back then, Joy didn't have her voice. Joy thought that God would not like if I, you know, said what I wanted to say. And I was like, that is so trash to me. And I looked at him like, I was like, well, I didn't live with roaches before I moved here, neither did he. So like I'm just so outdone at what people say to people who are paying money to be somewhere. Like I couldn't stand I don't know what I said, but I do feel like I said something to him that made him stop talking. I don't remember what I said, and I know I wasn't like I am now, because like now, if in this day and age, if he would have said that to me, like even with the landlord, I was like, don't talk to me about what a washing machine can handle when you're not even the one doing laundry at your house. It's a washing machine. It's not even a small washing machine. It's a normal size washing machine. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody stupid. Like, ain't nobody dumb. Like, my brother may overstuff the washing machine, but even then, he's not like, it doesn't do anything. But I'm like, no. No, because when I was washing, there were only 4 items in there, and I was washing on delicate. It was like a couple shirts and a pair of light pants, like these light pants that I have. They weren't even jeans. And I was just like, this fool. Like, this is why I want to be there. So when the washing machine come in, like, I feel like I want to be there, because I feel like they'll say anything to my brother, and he's just like, okay, whatever. Like, he don't care. But like, to me, I feel like if I'm paying money to be somewhere, don't come in here acting like, you know what I mean, like telling us what we're doing when you've never had a problem in our unit before. You know what I mean? You've never had a problem in our unit. We've never called you for anything. A lot of times my brother will fix stuff, you know, but like, we haven't called you for anything. So don't all of a sudden act like, because I remember when I called him about that washing machine, he's like, oh yeah, it's probably about time, you know, I switched that one out anyway. It's been a long time. So don't now act like it was something we did. Like, get out of here. Anyway, I just want to update you guys on that. And then, like, I know I have to record today. And I might have to tell you what my super secret enrichment project is, because it's going to show up in my budget. So between now and the time I finish eating my canes, I'm going to decide if I'm going to tell you what it is or not. Or not. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like sometimes, you know, when you have something close to your heart, you don't want everybody's opinion about it. You know what I mean? Because what I value may not be what you value. What's important to you might not be what's important to me. You know, some people like to travel. Like, it's so interesting. When I was on this dating app, like all the men talking about, like, in their bios, they'll put like travel, like, oh, I love to travel. And I don't have to travel. Like, I don't mind like getting away, like doing like a quick getaway. But I don't want a vacation that I need a vacation from when I get home. You know what I mean? Like, and I always feel like that. Like, I remember when I was married and like we would travel with his family, but I never felt like it was fun or restful. You know what I mean? Because we were always traveling with this big entourage. It was always a bunch of people. And then it wasn't something that I chose to do, you know? So one time we went to Disney, and that was okay. Because me and him would get up like we had an Airbnb. So when you get an Airbnb, that means you are getting that Airbnb so that you can cook your food. And especially like traveling with a big entourage, you're not going to be out in a restaurant like spending all this money every time. You're going to go get groceries. And to me, that defeats the purpose of being on a vacation. Why am I going to go on a vacation and cook? I do that at home. That's a chore to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a thing you have to do because, you know, to me, the vacation is getting away from normal life, like getting away from what you normally do. But I guess to them, the vacation was going to Disney, because that's not something they would normally do. And we'll sacrifice the restaurant and we'll cook, but I don't think that way. I am not going on a vacation to work just as hard as I do when I'm at home. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a thing that I want to do. And so, so we had like this Airbnb, and like he and I would like get up early in the morning. I would run and he would walk. And so that was a nice time, like, to do that. But then coming back in, like everybody looking at me like I gotta help do breakfast and stuff, like I just hated that. I just hated it. And then we had to clean up and do dishes, and now we're gonna go walk around these parks, whatever. And then it wasn't even the part of the park I wanted to go to. You know what I mean? Like, Disney, to me, like Magic Kingdom, I think it was, like, to me, that's for like little kids. Like, I know there are adults that love Disney, but I was never like that. I was never like, oh, I gotta go see Mickey Mouse and da da da. I was never like that. Like, I don't like, it was not a big deal to me. But if I'm gonna go, I would like to have gone to like Animal Kingdom, you know, something more, I don't know, not so kiddie. You know what I mean? But nope, everybody had to do the same thing. Everybody gotta, you know, whatever. But I think people like spend their money and spend their time doing things that they like. And then I think in this day and age too, a lot of people do things that they can put on social media or whatever, like the aesthetic of it being like for social media or whatever. And it's like, I don't care. Like, you don't have to wake up with me or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to wake up here. You don't have to, like, I feel like I have to build the kind of life that I want. Like, I have to do that. Like, and what do I want to do? You know what I'm saying? What is it that I enjoy doing? So that's where, like, I'm putting my time, my finances, and things like that. It's going to go into things that I like do. And you might not agree. And you don't have to. You don't have to. You know what I mean? And so I think I wish, like, I would love for people to like take that into consideration when they like comment about what other people are doing. Like, I remember when I was doing when I'm doing the crochet blanket or whatever, this one lady was just so heated that I didn't like take her advice to like cancel the subscription. I'm like, why would I cancel it? I'm like, people spend money on what they want to spend their money on. And at the time, it's like, I didn't have any subscriptions. And I bet you did have subscriptions. I bet she did have subscriptions. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I want to trade my subscriptions for that type of subscription, that I'm going to have something tangible at the end of it, I would rather do that. You know what I mean? But it's like, you decide what you want to spend your money on. But it's so funny, like, people get all up in arms about what you're doing with your money and your time. You know what I mean? So I just think that's interesting. And to me, it's just what is it called when you, it's a projection. Like, you're projecting. What? I don't know, but miss me. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to eat my canes, and I may or may not. If I let them know on Sunday what it is, then I'll come here and let y'all know. Because I don't know, I think my audience likes different things. I have an audience that likes sit-down videos, and I have an audience that likes vlogs. So if the people on Sunday know what it is, I'm sure y'all will see it in the comments. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and relax on the rest of my drive home, and I might pop in later or maybe tomorrow.